Hello and happy Monday. I was editing the video and realized part of the video, the first part of it was corrupt, so I was starting the video and I was talking about my brother had his car stolen. So I just wanted to pop in and just say happy Monday to you. And I was telling y'all, I missed y'all yesterday because he walked out and then found out that his car was stolen out of his driveway. But the video's going to start here. I'm going to edit. I just putting this in the front of the video so you'll know what was going on instead of me just talking to y'all. Like, what is she even talking about? They stole his car Saturday night, and so we were just walking through a lot of the stuff that he needed to do. I told him to go ahead and call the police, and even though his car is paid for just like mine, and even though he has uninsured motorists and liability, he still needed to call the police. Call his insurance company to report it just in case that car has ended up in an accident or something like that, and they hit somebody with his car, and so they'll know that the car was stolen and he wasn't the one driving it. Then another thing was I told him to go ahead and file a police report, to call the police, and he said, I asked him what was in the car. He said his work ID and all of that, so you can get on the property and stuff with the ID, and of course they commit a crime. So he said, I'm gonna wait till I said, no, you gotta go ahead and call your job, go ahead and call your manager and let him know what was going on. And we just, and Carmen and I, and he and I, and even Amber and I, we talked about it yesterday about how my brother has the ability, because my brother paid for his car outright, so he's been saving for his next vehicle, and he's been sitting on money to buy another truck, but that's neither here nor there. He said he wasn't ready to hit go. Ready, set, go. Now he's in a position where he has to hit ready, set, go. His car was fine. And so that's the thing. People just put people in positions when they steal from you, that you don't really want to be in. And I was telling Carmen, I said, what if that had been, even if it had been me, right? Y'all know I'm saving for another car, right? And I could go out and get something, but it probably wouldn't be what I wanted or whatever. You inconvenience people's lives, and I would probably have to have some type of a note too, along with the money I saved. I don't want no car note unless I want to get one. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying people, and then, but what if? And that's what I said, what if? All that barn aside, I'm looking at some people that can maybe go ahead and get them something else without having a stress or strain. What about the people who that's their only means of transportation? Now you have put them in a position where they can't get back and forth to work. They was holding on like a leg to that car that they had. They had worked for it and paid it off. And then you done came and just took their means of transportation for their family, for their kids back and forth to school, for them back and forth to work. They're not in a position, maybe their credit's not good, they're not in a position to get a car note. They're not in a position to even have a down payment for a car. They barely making ends meet now, and you just took it upon yourself to do what you wanted to do because you wanted to just out here joyriding or whatever. And so, people work hard for their things. But it's just sad. And I'm not saying he's insulated. None of us are insulated to crime. And that's what I was saying. Because, I've been robbed before. By gunpoint. And I'm just telling you that people just don't have any kind of thought process. And they don't care. It's just what I want when I want it. It's not like, and then I love when people say, even when the people rob business, well, they got insurance. That is some foolishness. So you out here doing wrong because somebody else got insurance, and then when your neighborhood people get tired of getting robbed, their insurance premiums going up, the cost of doing business in the area, it just gets out of hand. Then you just like, well, they got insurance. What kind of foolishness is that? So that's your rationale, just steal and do wrong because somebody got insurance. And you causing, it's just a sad situation. But anyway, like I said, fortunately, he said next week probably he's going to try to get him something else. But fortunately, he's not going to rush it, because you don't want to make a rash decision. And you know, he like me, and I said, I'm gonna have to take a picture because I don't remember my license plate number. I don't remember. He said all he had in the car was $20. You know, we keep a little change in the car just in case, something, you know. But I'm like, I don't even know my license plate number. I'm gonna have to take a picture of it and put it in the phone. When he was talking about it, I'm like, what is my license plate number? I don't even have it nowhere. Only time I go get my license plate number, y'all, is when I have to go get my tag removed and I go back there and look. But then I take some time. The last time I didn't even go back and look. I took the registration in. I put some nails on, y'all. They too long, but I was able to get everything but 3 of them off. I guess y'all said, what kind of nail set is that? Carmen been messing with me. I told her they'll come off. I didn't really just didn't have time to be soaking them yesterday to get them off, because you know you can soak them in hot water and they'll come off because they just a press on. But they're really pretty. But anyway, I can't do the long nails, y'all. I can't do the long nails, only for special occasions. So, but anyway, yeah, I was like, it's just a shame, you know, y'all. And I'm thankful that he's able, you know, to get him something else. I'm thankful for that. It's a blessing. You know, and it's just, but it's sad that you got to be on ready, set, go for that. You know, that when you get a car paid for, well, his car been paid up, you know, he was paid up from when he walked off the lot. But when you get a car paid for, whether it was when he went off the lot or not, you still want to know that, you know, your property that you buy and is safe. And you can park it at your own house, and you could be at your own house in peace. And we were talking about that. Amber and I were talking about this. She was saying she don't go to certain stores because her neighbor was at the Kroger. I don't know which one he was at, and she said he saw somebody rob somebody and carjack them of their truck. And she was saying, I don't go to the store at night. I said, good, and you need to stop going to the store late at night. And she said, sometimes, you know, when I go in daytime, because people do stuff in daytime. And we were talking about it over there where I used to work when I worked at the other place. They had robbed somebody. Well, they tried to carjack somebody. I think he was driving a Mercedes or either Infinity over there at the Kroger gas station by where I used to work, which was right around the corner from the building I worked in. But that guy killed him. The guy that they were trying to rob killed the person that was trying to carjack him. And I said, you noticed that you haven't heard anything go on in that area since. And that was over in Germantown. I said, but that's getting to the point where you have to, you shouldn't have to be carrying stuff to protect property. I can see to protect your life, but to protect property, and you can't be out nowhere. And this guy was showing where over, they had this, I've seen somebody with no shirt on, and I politely slipped on back in the car. He had what looked like an automatic weapon. I stopped at a little corner store. I'm like, what in the world? It was right up the street from my job. When I came out of my job, it's a little corner store is that Airways? And I looked, I'm like, and he went in the store with this, it looked like it was a little mini gun, but it was long like this. And it was like it was an automatic weapon. And I told Emma, I move too slow. So it's just certain areas, and then crime can happen anywhere. And so my girlfriend, Carmen, was saying, well, it's a good thing you're out here. I said, baby, crime happen out here too. And that's what people get to the point where they insulate and think that they are in a certain area that crime don't happen. This stuff go on everywhere. It's just more prevalent in some areas, and you know some areas to avoid. But don't think because you live here, there, or anywhere that it can't happen where you are too, because it can. And that's the saddest part of it all. People don't care about your part, but I'm like, I don't want to have to hurt nobody. You know, and that's what I hate, that my daughter has to carry everywhere she goes just about. You know, so normally when I'm with them, when I'm normally with the folks I roll with, they packing. So I don't have to carry it in. But if somebody come up in my house, I got to be saying, I can't even think twice. I got to just pow. You know, and that's sad that you have to get to the point where you have to be like, well, Lord, it's me or them. You know, and you don't have to wherewithal, and I think lives could be saved if people didn't have that, you know, because that's your reaction. But you almost like, I gotta protect my life. And it has gotten to that point now that people don't value other people's property, don't value other people's lives. Because they don't care nothing about your life, baby. They'll kill you for 10 cents. Thinking you got something. Just looking on the outside in. Don't know how hard you working. Because I hear it all the time. I hear it about me all the time. Well, you got this and you got that. Guess what? I work like a dog. I am tired. I'm hustling I don't know how many hustles going on. And going to do a full-time job right now. And you looking on the outside in and you just want something handed to you. Like somebody just sitting over here saying, here, Donna, here. And put yourself in that pot. You go into work every day and have somebody come take your stuff. Like somebody just handing you what you knowing you working for it every day. Or somebody looking on the outside thinking your life is easy because that's what they think. And meanwhile, you over here hustling and bustling and tired and ready to sit down somewhere. Anyway, y'all, that's my soapbox for today. I guess y'all say we. Y'all just be vigilant and be careful, you know, and be out here. I pray everybody, you know. I just pray for everybody. I do. I just pray for y'all. I pray for this world because it just got out of hand. This lady was on TikTok. And she said she asked for this guy got on his truck screen, he got a Ram Power Wagon. And he says, he got it, it's like in those vinyl lettering, Daddy's money. And then he said, but I'm Daddy. That's cute. I lost my train of thought looking at that little sticker on the back of his car. And I'm laying on E. I need to stop and get some gas this morning because I never did get no gas yesterday. Let me get over because I'm going to have to stop at this gas station up here and get me some gas. I ain't gonna need riding on E all the way to work. But yeah, y'all. So I said, Lord have mercy. Yeah, y'all just be vigilant and careful out here. And well, anyway, how was y'all Sunday? Karma was watching, well, she wasn't watching it. She had the game on. I told her she was a fake football fan. Y'all know I ain't no football fan. I can watch it. I know what's going on the game. But I was like, so she said, can I put the game on? I said, I don't care. So of course, Dallas was losing, you know. I ain't no Dallas fan. I know some hardcore Dallas fans, you know. So they were losing the game. I don't know who they was playing. I think they were playing the Rams yesterday. But I was like, and I looked over there, she was all on her telephone and all of that. I say, you are the fakest football fan I ever seen in my life. And she said, I said, what's going on? She said, you know, for you a fan, you don't have to look at it, you listening. I'm like, I know more what's going on in the game than you do, and I ain't even no football fan. And so she said, well, all I know is we lose. I'm like, oh, child, you know, she lived in Dallas for a minute, so I'm like, you are the fake fan, you are, you know, going on somewhere. If they depend on you for fanship, they would be SOL. I just got tickled at her, she funny. Let me get over this lane, it's gonna run out. I'm in the wrong lane, But anyway, I've kind of slept a little late today, so I'm leaving a little late out of the house. I'm just thrown off. Like I said, discombobulated this morning. I ain't gonna pick up nothing for no lunch. Well, I wasn't gonna eat lunch no ways. I got a banana and a plum in my bag. It's still hot here in the south, and somebody was saying, I'm gonna get back to what I was saying. I never did finish that. Somebody was saying that let me go over here to this gas station and get me some gasoline. Lord no, they got a hair braiding place right there. Think they can grab this little two pieces of strands of hair I got. gasoline. Well, anyway, this woman was on TikTok, and she was talking about folks and how they work now, their work ethic. And she was saying something about, she had asked this young girl to, I don't even know what I got on any of these cards, because I try not to carry anymore with anything on them. I leave my credit cards. Try not to use them. Hold on 1 minute, y'all. I'm gonna have to go somewhere else because they pay at the pump is not working. So let me roll on up out of here. Cause yeah, I am not going way over there. They in the strip. Oh shoot! Getting the traffic backed up. This ain't even a day for this foolishness right here. I'm gonna have to go out on the side and come around, because people is not courteous and they ain't finna let you out. Well, at any rate, she was talking about, she had asked one of her younger co-workers to help her with the project, and the girl gonna say, she said the young person is gonna say, all y'all want to do is use me for my skills and abilities. And she said, I'm like, what in the world is they talking about? She said, I just shook my head. She said, because I don't know what you think a job is. Yeah, they hired you for your skills and abilities, and you're supposed to work and get a check. That was your agreement when you came on board. And I'm like, man, if this ain't the truth, they think they supposed to get a check for free or what now? Okay, I'm not working to death. I'm not doing it, but you got to show up and do something. It's not like they just paying you to just sit there and look. I'm like, child, people done got to the point where it is just ridiculous, to the point of ridiculousness. When it comes to work and stuff, I'm like, what in the world? So, anyway. And oh, my gas light done came on. Now I got to get some gas somewhere. Oh my God. Is the Sonic cold? Here another one. Here another gas station. Look, I guess God looks out for fools, because geez Louise, girl, if you don't get some gas in this car, what is wrong with you? Roll up, roll up, roll up on the Sonico. Sonico, roll up on the Sonico. Let me park up by the door just in case this doggone gas thing don't work at the pump. I'm on the wrong, oh Jesus. Today ain't my day, y'all. Look at what I'm, Jesus, let me go back around here. I've gotten home now, y'all, and it was some packages at the front door. I had to take my brother to the store after I got off, He said he's found him a couple of cars, because, you know, a lot of times we buy cars through CarMax. And so he's found a couple of cars, and he was telling me, one is in Jackson, the black one. I told him we could drive to Jackson, Mississippi. You know, you can always have, what's the name, your car shipped with CarMax, but he said he would have it shipped. I told him we can always drive to Jackson down 3 hours. These are some house shoes I have to do. Some cow house shoes. Oh, they look comfortable. I got another pair that's not. I don't know where they are. They're over here somewhere. But yeah, the brown ones. I got to do the pink ones, so I'll do that in the next few days. So that's one thing. One thing. Okay. I know what this is. This is another watch band. So I'm going to have to, that's what it looked like, but it comes with the case too. So for my smart watch, these 3 nails killing me. I'm gonna have to soak them off. But yeah, let me model with 3 nails. The smart watch band, that's the band. I'll probably wait till this weekend and do that, because it takes a minute to put them darn bands on. These doggone nails gonna have to be off for one thing. Then I'm big on educational stuff. I've done these, and someone asked me, did I know if they had some for older kids. So I got these. I don't know how much older these are, but they're more like 3 plus. So I will do these today. They're the bigger ones. I did the mini ones. They're the little small ones. You know, I'm big on educational things, so I agreed to do these as well. And I think they're wonderful books for children, toddlers, and you're trying to teach your kids. So yeah. So I have to do that. And I think this is some peanut butter I got to taste test. And they got the audacity. I already got the notice that they've sold out. So I don't know when I'm going to do this one. They got to wait till they get them back in stock before I do it. Do the taste test. I'll get Carmen to do this one with me as well, so we can taste this peanut butter. It was another company I did last year, but these are just the small jars. And the one is the nut butter. It's the Brownie Toast Crunch. The Dunkerspoon. I don't know what's supposed to be in a Dunkerspoon. It says cashew butter. This one is cashew butter. These cashew butters. This is a blueberry brunch cashew butter. This one is a caramel crunch cappuccino. I don't know about that coffee taste. Cashew butter. And the last one, this is actually a peanut butter. It's a chipwreck peanut butter. So we'll do a taste test on these. Coming up pretty soon. And those were the packages that I received today. You know what, it actually said I had something else, so I'm believing that's out in the mailbox, because it's a small little charm. So I'm thinking that came in an actual envelope. I'll go out to the mailbox and check that out. But yeah, so that's the stuff that I have to do, y'all. And that's what I'm going to get on. I'm going to make a couple of videos. I did these the other day, a taste test on these. In fact, the packages, they gave me 6 packs. This vanilla chews candy is low in sugar, no sugar added type stuff. And I like the vanilla and I like the orange, but Strawberry, I didn't care for. I'll take these to work and put them out. They'll eat them at work. But anyway, so this is going to be my evening. I'm getting ready to set up and try to get some videos knocked out and done. And get some of them, at least some of them, if not all of them put up. No, I'm not going to get all of them put up today, but I will at least get some done and some uploaded to TikTok and stuff like that. But anyway, that's my day, y'all. It's been a day. Like I said, I took my brother to the store afterwards, and he said he's found something, and he's lining up to go ahead and get him something. I was glad because he was telling me to buy a hoopty at first, and I'm glad he decided to just go on and get him a reliable car. And he has a good attitude about it. He said, you know, he got the years. He got his money worth definitely out the car. He got his years. He said he wasn't ready to hit, ready, set, go, but he did get his, you know, get his wear and tear out of that car. So, but he said he kept looking out the window, hoping they didn't return his car. They didn't return it. I said they ain't gonna return it. They gonna find it somewhere. Like the criminal gonna come back to the scene of the crime to say, "Thank you for letting me borrow your car. I'm bringing it back." My brother funny. And then I got him a couple of things that have sold really well, and he modeled them for me. And so I uploaded those videos after, you know, for him that he modeled for me. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get off here, y'all. But I just wanted to kind of come in. Sorry I missed y'all on yesterday. I want you to know you're loved. I love you, but God truly loves you the most. Remember to always be kind to yourself and others. Be joyful and be blessed. Love y'all. Bye.